Dashboards are one of ClickUp's most underutilized features within the tool. And dashboards, whilst being able to provide analytics about sections of your workspace, also hold the key to simplifying your workspace for its users, particularly those leading teams. What I'm going to show you how to do in this video is to create a dashboard that a team can favorite and use as a portal. So when they log into ClickUp, they go to their inbox to review their notifications. And then they click on a team portal and they open up a menu in one screen that shows them everything they need to know about their team. Instead of, for each team, having to open your spaces, go to the space, opening the space, seeing the client work, and if you're wanting a tip on why we structure things this way, please refer to our project management best practices video. Oftentimes when we structure things in ClickUp spaces, folders, lists, and we're having multiple teams collaborate to deliver work for clients, or multiple teams collaborating on our internal deliverables, what ends up happening is that our spaces, folders, and lists get really cluttered with a range of different field options, status options, and views at different locations. Because team leads will need multiple different ways of viewing information based on what client's being worked on, based on when the work's happening, and the type of work they're trying to do. And what we end up creating are multiple distinct locations for each team that all have to live next to each other within your ClickUp list folder and space structure. One of the fundamental problems with creating team-specific, role-specific, and function-specific views on location is that whilst these views can be made private, they can only be made private to an individual person. So when we're setting up views that need to be used by a subset of your company, we create this inevitable clutter scenario where all of our views have to be made public so that a section can access, but that means they're accessible by everybody. And whenever anybody goes to a space, folder, or list, they're going to see all the views that we've created. And for larger organizations, this is really going to create a difficult scenario for you over time, where ClickUp begins to feel cluttered, messy, complicated, and when you train and onboard your new users, you're having to train them on a very specific navigation scenario to find all the information that they need to care about for particular clients, for their roles, and access their team's information. And for those roles within ClickUp that need to see not just their data, but data for other users, ClickUp begins to feel overly complicated or excessively complicated. So what we do with the team portal is we identify every data point that a team needs to see from those that we can build in graphics like pie charts, bar charts, but also all those views that we were building for that team, and we choose to embed it into one location. This way, when it comes to training and onboarding your team members into how to access information specific to their team and role and function, we simply teach them how to navigate to the dashboard, how to favorite that dashboard for their team, and then how to access their favorites here, pin them to the top of their screen, and enable them to quickly re-access that dashboard from the top of their screen here. And then the workflow day-to-day really is as simple as check notifications, work from your team portal. This way we can really almost spoon feed what your teams need to be seeing to them and not have to have them figure out the hierarchy that we've built within our workspace. In addition to saving your team leads time by consolidating information in this way, we can also give them access to a wider range of information than they would typically get within views. We can break down data within pie and bar charts more flexibly than we may have within a view. And we can even show additional data points like calculations and timesheet information that they wouldn't typically get from any task view within ClickUp. A dashboard is an open grid that we can customize within our workspace by adding cards. These cards can be built out of pie charts, bar charts, calculation, portfolio widgets, but we also have the ability to embed views of lists of tasks, so we can filter on specific teams' information and group it and customize it the exact same way we would a list view. For example, show me everything coming up next for my team. Show me everything that's been recently completed for my team. Up here we can see the urgency of all open items by team. Our team's open item by status, who's working on the open items, and all of these widgets are clickable such that we can drill down into the specific item, so I can see what item that I have on hold and I'm currently working on. We can open the item for more context from here. As well as being able to embed lists of tasks, we also have the ability to embed URLs directly into our ClickUp dashboard. And as a pro tip, this is a great way of embedding data visualizations that you've built in another tool like Google Sheets, or even a BI tool like Power BI or Tableau. You can expose the URL and embed that report directly within your ClickUp dashboard to see all of your data in one place. You can even do this within ClickUp views. So whilst there is no card for something like a workload view here, if you simply build a workload view, copy the URL, add a card, embed a custom embed, and paste that URL here, then you can embed a workload view into your ClickUp dashboard. So any view that you might have built for a team lead or a particular role or function, even if it goes beyond a list view, like a board view, calendar view, workload view, you can even embed those visualizations back into the dashboard to create that one-stop shop for that team. Our recommendation is, if you go down the route of building this for your team and creating team portals, that you consult the team leads or the stakeholders on that particular team. What we do when we work with our clients is we build a draft. So we build a dashboard like this that they can see as a proof of concept. And then we gather feedback so they feel like they can own the design for their team. One of the benefits of having a team portal is that each team portal can be formatted differently depending on the requirements of your team, the role, the function. We don't need to show the same widgets, they don't need to be sized the same way, we can add additional context and really have it feel like everything that team lead needs is in one location. And hopefully sell them on the idea that they can use this portal to save them time every day. They don't need to be digging into multiple tabs, scrolling through multiple lists and spaces. We can really create one portal where they simply have to scroll from top to bottom, depending on the type of information they're looking to access. And everything within this portal is able to be expanded so that you can drill into specific items of work. If you have any questions about how we've built this, what this looks like to build from the ground up, or how this could save your company time, please look in the description below to navigate to our website and reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you.